Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Detroit Tigers. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Siggy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and today's starter, Eric Skubal. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Skubal notched a complete game the last time on the hill. And that misses. 3-1.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave him the day off.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Jake Cronenworth in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next pitch misses. 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's off the mark. 3-1 now. One out, bases empty. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only...
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. The Tigers coming up. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, Nick Pivetta.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And the batter now, Parker Meadows.
1-0.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one in the air center field. Merrill brings it in. One down.
Batting third.
Let's take a check to the Tigers lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing. Otherwise, you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw. Save.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Up and in, 2-1. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some guys in your lineup that make contact. Line drive. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1.
That one lifted to left. Hayward sizes this one up, and that's the 3rd out. Tigers leave 1, scoreless after 1. Back at Comerica Park, and now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
And the first offering of fast.
Last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and it goes just foul. And that's down and away. That's too low, and the count's full. Next offering popped in the air, right field, and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Luis Campusano in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's deep. It's a bomb. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball, still 0-2. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Outside low, now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. .99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Connor Joe stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Torres handles, tosses to first, and on this solo shot, it's now And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Gleyber Torres. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Torres working through some struggles lately. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting six.
And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
One out. Runner at second. Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. Into center. Merrill snags it on the run.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Torkelson scores. It's 1-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So digging in, Andy Ibanez. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1.
That's two consecutive extra base hits for this team. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And now the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. 1-for-1 with a single so far. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Bogarts makes the grab, and that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Tigers 2 and the Padres 1. Back here in Detroit. Now it's the DH, Eggy Rosario. This one in the air. Torkelson under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
And that one wrapped foul. 1 down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Well, here's Xander Bogaerts now. There's the strike at the knees.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. So K marks the at-bat for X.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Padres leave 1, And they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Grounds one to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Right side. Hard hit. One gone. Bottom of the third inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
On the ground, Cronenworth. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
0-1.
And it's 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers 3 and the Padres 1. And we're back. Down the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Skubal back to work. Just missed.
You know, these patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Check swing, no appeal.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jackson Merrill. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will fall. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's going to be Luis Campusano. Fouled off. He was late. And now it's even up. Fastball for a strike. Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Ball 2.
That one missed.
2-2 the count.
That misses, and it's 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Oh, look at the stop. Off balance feet, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Tigers 3 and the Padres 1. Back in Comerica Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Spencer Torkelson. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.